Hi, friends. It's kind of been a while. Has it been a while? I don't know if that's true. Um, but since I'm sitting here trying to transfer photos to my flash drive because I refuse to pay for storage, I figured I'd just, talk to you guys, let you guys know what's been going on in my world of, books and hoops or whatever. Um, First things first, the Aces won a championship. Congratulations to them. I watched the parade a little bit ago. It was cute. It was fun. Um, Becky Hammon is extremely a very funny woman. Um, yeah, wish it was my team, but it's not. Maybe, maybe. What did I originally say? 2026 or 2027? Anyway, 2 years. I feel it in my spirit. It'll come. Anyway, that was fun. But I do think I've been seeing so many people talk about like WNBA withdrawals, and I was like laughing, but I low key am having them too because every day I've opened the real app, like thinking that, check the scores or whatever, and it's like, girl, ain't no scores. You're not getting, you're not getting any scores. Um, I guess fortunately for some, the NBA is back, so I guess I could watch the NBA. And last year I said I was gonna watch the NBA for real, and I didn't really. I watched the NBA more last year than I did the year before that. So I'm making progress. I'm making progress. I don't think I watched any team more than like five. I'm lying. I think I watched a. No, I probably watched like 5 Kings games. Um, but that feels like a lot for me. That feels like a good number because the NBA is entirely too long, and I'm gonna forever stand on that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'll try to watch more though. Seriously, I have the app. I don't know if I'm gonna pay for it. Ugh. How did I already meet the dang? This is the other problem with buying fast drafts because you just don't know. Oh my god, how many like gigabytes of stuff is gonna be on there? And part of me is like, I really should have sorted through this data. I mean, these photos and stuff before I did this, but I didn't. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just move as much over as I can. That wasn't a good plan. I should have sorted them beforehand. um, so that's that. Anyways, I have other flash drafts. I just want to be able to put all of it into the appropriate folders so that when I go looking for stuff, I can find it. That's all I want. And this is such a hard process. I think the thing that I never considered by being a content creator is just the amount of like photos and videos that I just have. It's like stuff I've used, stuff I haven't used. And what do you do with all of it? Me personally, I want to delete it. But I'm like, what if I need it? It's so crazy how often like I don't need it, but like something will happen and then like I'm pulling out a picture from a long time ago, yada yada yada. It happens all the time. And that's why I be wanting to keep the stuff on my phone, but I also hate that the phone be like, out of storage. It's a whole thing. Um, and it's a very first world problem. I know that about myself. Um, but anyway, I'll figure that out at some point. Um, Things that I actually talk to you guys about. Oh, I got a new book. I can't even, hold on. Heartsick by Kristina Forrest. Um, it was so funny. I literally, secret, I only requested this book because they sent me, the person who's doing a book tour for this, they sent out a second email. Like the first time they sent out email, I was like, I didn't like the neighbor favor, so I don't know if I want to read her book. But then they sent out another email, and I was like, you know, maybe it's a sign. It's a sign that they want me to have this book. So I requested it, and they gave me this one quick. But what I didn't realize is that Kristina Forrest actually has multiple books. Like the Neighbor Favor, the Green Sister series, is not her first book. I don't know why I thought that was her first book, but her first book is actually Zyla and Kai. Kai? I don't know. But I wanted to read that book, but I think it was like 500 pages or something. I never read it. And I didn't realize that was her either. So like once I looked this up, and I was like, when I was making a video about getting this book, I looked up the rest of her catalog, and I was like, oh, that's not even her, whatever. But I guess the Green Sister series is probably her most popular. I actually don't really know. I feel like that is the one I feel like I kept seeing a lot. Well, the Neighbor Favor is the one I kept seeing a lot. Whew, now I'm tired. Look how tragic. So that's one. If y'all know, if y'all follow me on the other apps, y'all know I'm reading Tar Baby. Toni Morrison, once again, very confusing. And honestly, this is kind of messing up my book reading vibe, because I'm reading this with my book club, and because I know I need to lock in when I read it, I just feel like I can't just read it leisurely. And so it's really stressing me out to pick this book up low-key. And tomorrow I'm going to like this read and ride thing. So I think you're gonna like sit on a train and you just read a book for like an hour. I'm low-key excited about it because I don't feel like I've had like dedicated reading time in a minute. But I'm trying to decide what book I'm gonna read. I guess I could read Heartsick, since I have to actually read that one. I was thinking about, though, I do also have Feminism is for Everybody by Bell Hooks. That's another one for my 10 before the end. And I'm looking because they're on my floor over here. Well, not on the floor, but you'll know what I mean. Also, They Do This Till We Free Us. I was thinking about doing that one. So, Feminism for Everybody, We Do This Till We Free Us. Mark Lamont Hill's We Still Here, and or Can't Let Her Go. I don't know. Like, Can't Let Her Go is a sapphic romance, and I feel like low key I kind of need that. You know, I've been reading. I'm lying. I just read Avant-Garde, and that is super gay. That is like the queerest. That is probably the queerest book I've ever read, because literally everybody in the book was gay. So, and it was a comic book. It was so cute. Loved it down. But I just finished reading that, so I can't even say, oh, I haven't read a queer book in a while, because I literally did last night. But I don't know, something about reading comic books doesn't feel, it doesn't feel like reading. It is reading. It is reading. Picking up any book is reading. But like comic books make me feel like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes I'm just like, yeah. I feel so relaxed reading them, and because of that, I've decided I'm going to read more comic books. I think I told y'all that a while ago, but I'm dead serious, like, going to read more comic books. I've been low-key thinking about, like, starting to collect them. I don't know about that, but I have found a lot recently that I loved. Like, I loved Avant-Garde. I loved Arnie and the Wolf. I'm sure that's a middle grade book, but it was very good. Also, what else did I love? I don't know, those ones at the top of my head. But ones that I didn't love, but I like would buy anyway, are Punk Rock Karaoke. It was pretty good, and I like the art style was different. It's not something I feel like I usually would go for, but I enjoyed that. And then what's the other one called? Hover Girls. I didn't love Hover Girls, but cool art style, good enough to have on my shelf. There's another one that I'm thinking of. Oh, Mismatched. Mismatched I also didn't love, but I don't know, something about it makes me want to have it. I will say too, that book in particular has made me want to read Jane Austen, because I've never read a Jane Austen book. Like when I was in school, we didn't have to read them. We read different people. Um, I think my English class we read like Shakespeare, and who else did we read? We read a lot of Shakespeare. Um, so yeah, I've been low key to like all year. It's been the thing all year of like, oh, I need to read the classics. I feel like it just keeps coming up, and so um, next year I think I might have read a classic book on my list of things to do. Speaking of goals, I've literally been thinking about mine and my 2026 goals, and um, I told several of my friends this, but I'm gonna say this here too, because I honestly, this has never like, I never really thought of myself as an influencer. And I feel like even more recently, like at the start of the year, I was like, okay, if you're gonna make content, because I guess technically I've been making content for a while, but at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, if you're gonna be a content creator, like you have to own that. You have to say, okay, I'm a content creator. Whatever. And honestly, like this year of making content, like just, and not even thinking about it too hard, you know, like not focusing on making things perfect, just getting things off my chest, posting them as I come, and just kind of being myself, has obviously paid dividends. Like I think I got like 500. I am very close to 1,000 TikTok followers, and I'm pretty sure at the start of the year, or at the end of last year, I was at like maybe 250. So that's a big jump for me. That's a really big jump for me. Um, Having videos go viral and just like, or kind of viral. Anyway, just like I feel like a lot of things have been going right for me, and today my podcast co-host told me that one of his friends was a friend of a friend were like talking to each other, and basically like one of the friends knew me, and like I don't think y'all understand the like I don't know, with the like joy, maybe joy is the right word. I don't know. But when I read that, like he sent me a screenshot of the message, and I was just kind of like, wow, like I really am like for real, like a content creator. Like people I don't know me. I feel crazy to say, but like obviously it's happening, and it's so funny because I feel like of the friends that I've told that to today, they've all been like, yeah, like we knew, like we told you lock in, like we knew. And I'm like, are you sure? Me? Are you sure? Well, yeah, I don't know. That I'm honestly, I've been thinking about that all day. Like I don't even know if he knows like how much that meant to me. Hey friends, hey twin. I don't know if he knows how much that meant to me. I've literally been thinking about that shit all day. Um, Man, I feel like I'm about to start crying for real. But I'm not gonna do that on here. I'm not gonna do that in here. But yeah, I've been thinking about that all day, and so that's yeah, that's that. The one thing I did want to do is I bought a bunch of women's basketball merch, and I have been meaning to post about it. The one thing that I bought for sure that the one thing that I bought that I bought Kelsey Mitchell jersey, which if you know me, this is crazy. Like, who knew? Like, if you would have told me like 2 years ago I would have a Kelsey Mitchell jersey, I'd have been like, girl, don't piss me off. So we've come a long way. And I had to get the Stranger Things ones because I had to pretend I was an OG fan. I also got I really bought a bunch of stuff. I don't know what I was thinking last month, but like I guess I thought I was made of money. But this is stuff that I've kind of been wanting for a while. And women's basketball season is coming up. I fear I do need to stop buying women's basketball merch because I feel like I have too much like women's basketball clothes. Okay, what is this? Oh, home field. I got a Syracuse shirt, and yes, I bought this because of Carmelo Anthony and Cayenne Anthony. I also bought this because I'm a fake Maryland fan. Go Terps, of course. Yeah. There is another home field thing somewhere over here. I don't know where the other one is, but that's that. And then, oh, this other home field bag. See, if I knew I was doing this, I would have pre-opened all the bags because, you know, I feel like every time I open a bag, I look like I ain't never ordered anything in my life, and that's a little embarrassing. This is my other home field shirt. I had to get a South Carolina one because I am a real Gamecock fan. So, those are the home field shirts. You know, maybe one day home field will sponsor me. That's when I'll know I'm a real influencer. When I start getting boxes of clothes, then I'll know something. This one is from, where did I buy this from? Cub Camping, I don't know. Okay, and this one's not open, so let's try something else. Oh! This is the Connecticut Sun Underdog shirt. I had to buy it because my girls did not make the all-rookie team. I'm devastated. It's a cool shirt though. Excited about this one. Let's try. I think this is the last one. I thought I had one more, but I don't see anything else over here. This one's from, girl, I don't know where this is from. You see how I just be buying things? Oh, this one's from Clever Shirts. This is the one I should have worn today. Well, hold on. I had to get my fave. Jalen Sherrod. How cute, right? And then, I be trying to act like I'm not an Asia fan, but I am. I feel like I have like 4 Asia shirts in my closet. And being a 4-time MVP is just like way too iconic to ignore. So I got this one too. I should have wore this one today, but I obviously didn't open it till just now. And yeah, Those are the shirts I bought. I was gonna buy another one of Audie Crooks because I love Audie Crooks. That's my girl. But, you know, maybe next time. And I also bought these little scrunchies to support Palestine. This one is the like kafaya pattern. And this one's watermelons. It's really cute. So yeah, I've been wanting to show you guys that, but I just haven't sat down and recorded in a while. My hair is getting very long too. Because I can put my hair in a ponytail. Something I could not do at the start of the year. At least not a cute ponytail. Okay, well this isn't a cute ponytail, but you know what I mean, you know? Yeah, we'll just wear this headband. I mean, no, wristband. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. I really just thought it would be an opportune time to run my mouth since I was sitting here doing nothing anyway. Well, since I was sitting here trying to save all of this stuff. I'm gonna have to go back and actually like lock in and do it because I ran out of storage on the first flash drive. I'll likely just, and this computer be dying so fast, bro. Like I unplug it for an hour and it's like battery save mode. I guess I am streaming. That does kill your battery. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, these are all the things I got. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.